Okay, hopefully it transferred you guys. Massive fire. My gosh, what in the world's going on? So how did this? I gotta look this up. How did this start? This massive fire. Dozens of cars burning. Is it the same guy? Okay, this is what's going on over here. So as far as the car situation, a car recycling yard was on fire in Lancaster with hundreds of vehicles engulfed in flames and sending up thick black smoke over the Antelope Valley. Wow. The fire was reported just before 3:30 p.m. The location was described as a car crusher site with as many as 300 crushed vehicles on fire and hundreds of more threatened in the immediate vicinity. How does this happen?
News right now, a fire breaks out at a junkyard in Lancaster. This is a live look from Air 7. You can see it. We're told about 200
And we start the day's other headlines in the western U.S.
Oh boy, you can see this very large amount of black smoke being produced from this fire. I'm sure miles and miles of people are being able to see this. Several areas obviously will have some of that black smoke, and you can see the firefighters really working to get a handle on this. But again, you can see it's a junkyard full of cars. This is going to be one of those firefights that in this extreme heat is going to be very, very difficult. Again, this is breaking news. We will continue to monitor this and bring you the very latest as it.
Okay. I don't know how that started. The other major fire that's going on right now. Oh, look at this crap. This is crazy. The other major fire, they're saying this is the biggest fire in Cali for the year. Now, let me pull, I got a news clip here. By the way, in the last stream, my bad, guys, you kept hearing me type the little, let me show you this. This new browser that I'm using does that, so I'm going to find a way to turn it off. So just bear with me. I think it's a little too much, so.
And Canada, where emergency crews are racing to tame hundreds of wildfires. And we start the day's other headlines in the western U.S. and Canada, where emergency crews are racing to tame hundreds of wildfires. Two of the hardest hit areas are California and Alberta, Canada, while the largest active fire in the U.S. late Wednesday was in Oregon. But a thunderstorm today brought some relief. And the Canadian
man accused of starting California wildfire by pushing burning car into gully.
Rockies, 25,000 people fled the town of Jasper before a nearby fire tore through the area. Officials are still assessing the damage, but estimate that up to half of the popular tourist destination has been destroyed.
Right now, the wildfire is still out of control, and crews are working in dangerous conditions to try and protect critical infrastructure.
While extremists attack our...
And to those in Alberta and around the world who have
Hey, hello guys,
experience the magic of Jasper. Control, and crews are working in dangerous conditions to try and protect critical infrastructure in the town. And to those in Alberta and around the world who have experienced the magic of Jasper. The magic is not lost, and it never will be.
Meantime, prosecutors in Northern California have arrested a man for allegedly starting the state's largest wildfire of the year by pushing a burning car into a gully. The Park Fire has burned more than 70 square miles near the city of Chico. The death toll from Hurricane Beryl has risen to at least 36 in the state of Texas. Fort Bend County officials announced 9 new fatalities today, saying power outages and heat-related causes were at least partially to blame for some of the deaths. At the peak of the outages, nearly 3 million Texans were without electricity. A typhoon slammed into China's southeastern coast today. Earlier in the week, it hit...
Crazy. All right, I think I got the typing sounds off. Let me test it out. Amazing. Okay, it's off. So some dude started this whole fire. California man arrested. Where's the picture of this guy? I want to see what he looks like. What was he throwing away? They said he was discarding a car. One or more burning car pushed into gully started California fire that grew to 45,000 acres. Wow, shit, a rapidly growing fire. Oh, man. Authorities said a 42-year-old Chico man. What does that mean? 42-year-old Chico man was arrested. What does that mean? Spanish? Chico? That's kind of dope. I to see the airplanes go on. Was arrested on suspicion of starting the fire. The man was arrested after witnesses on Wednesday reported someone pushing a car that was on fire into a gully. Is there anything? What's up with the car? Is there a body in there too? Was he trying to get rid of somebody? The car went down an embankment approximately 60 feet and burned, completely spreading flames that caused the park fire. The male was seen then calmly leaving the area by blending in with other citizens who were in the area and fleeing the rapidly evolving fire. Wow. Chico, it's a city? Oh, it's a city. Okay. I was like, damn, when the hell did you start using that verbiage? A Chico. The fire east of Chico started, just before 3 p.m. Wednesday. The local location is about 15 miles west of the town Paradise, which was devastated by the 2018 Camp Fire. More than 80 people died, and more than 18,000 structures were damaged or destroyed in the deadliest and most destructive wildfire in California history. Wow, I never heard of that. Yo, look at this guy. He's just driving through the shit. Oh, I guess they have. I guess the road's right there. It's got a trailer. It's traffic, cars going. Let me see if they got any other. There's no audio on this one. Let me see if we got any other feed. Let's see, ABC. Is that the recycling area? That's pretty wild. Look at the fire's intense. So there's two fires in two different areas. The recycling area is salvage yard in Lancaster. And where's Chico? How far is that apart? Chico. Pull up Google Maps. Chico. I know Chico. I don't like that it does this though. How do I do incognito here? Figure this out. Okay, Control Shift N. Oh, I see you, Pippin. Okay. That doesn't work properly though. All right. Two very separate incidents. Okay. I'm in a bathtub. About to meet Nicole and Chicos. That's nice. You're relaxing, huh? I kind of want to hit the balcony again in a bit. I haven't got any birds. I put the bird feeder out yesterday. Got two bird feeders. I got a water bath thing, two of them. Well, I got two water things for them to drink and a water bath in this block of thing as well. That's like a bird thing that they like. It's like a block of, I don't know what they call it. The only thing I caught so far today was a squirrel. But I was reading online and it said sometimes it can take a couple of days or even weeks. I hope it doesn't take weeks. But maybe it was a good sign I saw a squirrel today. Climbed up. Maps. Lancaster. And Lancaster and Chico. Oh, it's like, yeah, it's way up, wave. About 2 hours difference. Driving 2 hours, about 87 miles. So two different incidents going on. Fire everywhere, and apparently Canada's on fire too. Wow. The end of times. The end of the world. KCRA channel in Sacramento has stunning pictures of the cloud plumes. All right, let me check it out. KCRA. See the
needs
news
massage,
out of
we know that
County.
now more than
Please-
ever, it's important to prioritize your self-care.
Oh, they got a picture of the guy for the one for the recycling that set up all the cars on fire. Wait, is this the guy or the attorney? Stout. The Buck County District's Attorney Office, Ron Dean Stout, was arrested. Whoa, no. The 42-year-old man is accused of starting what is now called the California's largest fire this year, wildfire. The Buck County District Attorney's Office said Ron Dean Stout, too. Oh, okay, I thought he was an attorney. Was arrested after he was seen pushing a car into the gully. Oh, okay, I thought it was an attorney, like a district attorney. And they say that Stout had 2 previous strike convictions, the DA's office said. One was for lewd and lascivious acts with children under 13 or 14 in 2001. The other was for robbery with great bodily harm. Wow, what? Look at that. You can't make this up. Stout. Since Wednesday, the park fire has burned more than 45,000 acres. What was in that car? What was it getting rid of? He must have dumped that car for a reason. More than just wanting to get rid of the car. I wonder if he had some, I don't know, evidence or stuff in there. Or I guess no body. Not a body in there. Imagine that. Like you're doing some shit just to, I don't know, try to cover whatever you're trying to cover, and somehow it turns out to be like the biggest wildfire in Cali for the year. Fire. Fox is live too. No audio, though. Sky Fox is over the massive recycling car. I mean, it looks like hundreds of cars maybe burnt. So, 2 separate incidents. The guy that got caught and arrested, he started what we're looking at the screen now, which is considered like the biggest fire this year in Cali, like 45-something thousand acres. Now, this junkyard fire, I'm wondering what's the story with that. Massive junkyard fire, if there's a story to, there's somebody behind that. Massive junkyard fire, California. Okay, let's see what this article says. Okay, the cause of the fire is under investigation, so they don't know yet. Wow. I gotta show you guys this picture. Oh, I gotta convert it. I'm not in Cali. No. Sinaloa cartel arrested? Really? The leader? What? 10 hours ago. Fresno County detectives arrest Sinaloa, Mexico man with 240,000 fentanyl pills and over 2 pounds of cocaine. Damn, bro. Ooh. Murderer convicted of 4 brutal Sinaloa cartel-related slayings gets life without the possibility of parole. That's him right there. Just for repeat, thank you for the 6 months. Yes, this is the second page. So, I mean, I expect that, like, the main page and the second page, which is, like, chases, fires, standoffs, whatever, I expect that those will probably be the most active ones. But, you know, now we have the political channel, so with all the crazy shit that's going on, I wouldn't be surprised if that starts picking up, too. All the craziness around the world. Gemini. Advance. Oh, let me see this shit.
Naked Mel is a
So weird.
true crime YouTube superstar.
That video I did with, that's interesting that Gemini's linking this other page. Should be linking my page. What the fuck? I mean, he does link my shit, but.
Naked Mel is a true crime YouTube.
I got 2 videos of me. Oh, there we go. Dropping off all that, I don't know what they call that. Take out the fire. What's up, Jess? How you doing? The Sinaloa, the cartel. ABC has some really good shots. Let me show ABC for a minute. Wow. This is the 2 different incidents. So this is the recycling, the junkyard fire that's going on. It looks like it has plenty to go on to. Plenty of cars to burn. Ooh. Wow. If anybody remembers, there was this girl in California, Allison Cho, that was missing. So SF Investigates just posted that apparently there's something weird with that story. I think that's the girl that was like on a bicycle, last seen on a bike and went missing or something. It says here, on the same day Allison Child's mother was booked on a $100,000 felony charge, an emergency protective order was issued against Annie and her father for sexual and physical abuse against Allison. EPO states that her mother threatened to kill her if she told anyone about the abuse. I don't believe in putting minors' personal information out there unless it's absolutely necessary, but there are those helping the mother and lauding her as a loving, caring parent. There are hundreds of pages of publicly available court documents that clearly show otherwise. That's probably why that girl ran away and didn't want to go back. Holy ish. Those helping the mother should stand down and realize they're contributing to the problem for children in the missing community. Allison is crying out for help. Little update on that. I didn't cover that story, but I've seen it popping up on the internet. Crazy, 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 crazy. Yo, thank you so much, ASCH0630. Thank you for the 9 months. Thanks for your due, Mel. All 3 channels. I actually plan to have 4. The 4th one, I'm going to set it up when I have some time. The 4th one, all it's going to be is just clips. Little clips from the live streams, the different stories I recover. Maybe YouTube shorts. When I have extra time, I'm just going to post little short videos on there. Little stories that people miss when we're covering main topics. But yeah, 3 channels. No way. Carly Claire says the mother cried in a news interview, but no tears. I haven't seen it. Then that probably would have been a good story to cover. I like to see those kind of interviews where like you see these parents like doing all this shit and then it turns out somehow they're involved. You know, it's like, what? We've covered a few of those. Allison Child mother. Gosh, is this it right here? a really short clip.
Good evening. I'm Micah Olma. Distraught parents are desperately searching for their 15-year-old daughter after she went missing on Tuesday night. Allison Chow was riding her bike to a relative's house less than 4 miles away, but she never arrived. KTLA's Rachel Medetoff live in Monterey Park, where she spoke with the missing teenager's mother. Rachel?
Micah, unfortunately, there's been no communication from Allison since she disappeared on the evening of July 16th. She left her dad's house here in Monterey Park around 5:30 at night, heading over to her aunt's house in the city of San Gabriel. It was about a 3.5-mile bike ride that she never completed. Surveillance video shows Allison leaving the house, getting onto her bike. She was wearing a purple t-shirt, black shorts, and a backpack, and was last seen riding a blue GT mountain bike. She's a straight-A student going into her junior year at Mark Keppel High School and has no history of running away from home. She hasn't been online at all and hasn't been communicating with any of her friends either. Her mom, Annie, together with her sisters, have been putting up flyers around the neighborhood, hoping that
This dude over here putting up flyers too? Oh, hell no.
someone spots her and calls police.
The more time that goes on, the scarier it gets. I mean, I'm afraid the public will lose interest and it'll be harder to find her. There's less evidence. I haven't slept in days, and it's just every parent's worst nightmare.
I don't know how these people have the gall to get up on TV and do that when they're like the reason why their kids are gone. Allegedly. I put the third channel in the chat in case people that don't know. I gotta make a command. I got a lot of things to update so people know where to check for the channels, things they want to watch. I think, did I see Mustard Mama in there? In the chat somewhere? Or am I seeing things? Oh, there you go. Mustard. Mel's Mart. Mel's Mary and Isle in every category. Stream's lagging? Let me see what it looks like. Should be smooth for the most part. I don't have any connection drops yet. Unless it's because of all the browsers. All the links that I have open. Could be that. I do have quite a bit open. Blow some of the stuff out. $45,000 acres so far. Holy crap, dude, that's insane. Jesus, I mean, I can't even like really picture that, like the amount of acres, like how big that is, right? Like, wow. Because of one guy that decided to push his car over the ledge. That's crazy, dude. That is so crazy. Yeah, Michelle, it is old, but there was new news that I just covered about this girl that apparently some documents stating that her mother, the choppiness is actually on their end right there. But there's some new information that the girl was being abused by her, allegedly by her parents. So somebody said check out the interview because she did an interview and she wasn't crying. Mother. All right, let me see what else is going on here besides this. Or actually, you know what? I could probably find some clips on Twitter of the fire information. A little dehydrated. California fire. All right. Well, I don't know. According to this post online, it says 72,000 acres. On the news websites, I saw 40-something thousand. The fire has now been officially called. Hi. Fred's staring at me. Silverback says, sorry, not subs, but your memberships between political page and CC and others. Can you rephrase that? The political channel doesn't have any memberships. I can't even do it anyway because it's not monetized. So only the two pages have monetization. Memberships. It's this one and the main. Wow. Yeah, and I guess they're saying 72,000 acres. What kind of time is this guy going to do in jail? It says here 4,000 people evacuated and rising. Wow. Large mandatory evacuations. 12 dozen structures burned. Large road closures. Power outages. Down burned lines. Wind is blowing away from Chico for now. Did you see the post-assassination attempt body cam footage on other channel? Looks like full one released of them going to the roof. I saw one where there was like these politicians and a couple of guys. They went up to the roof area and recorded it and looked at like the vantage point and stuff. Looked pretty interesting. Yeah, no, this guy could. I mean, the damage this one person caused is insane. And apparently, they're saying this guy apparently had some previous crime with kids. I might make a tweet about it. It's pretty wild. I might make a little tweet about that. Fucking up people's lives. Let's see latest. So much better. No, I wish, man. Silverback Orangutan says, are you able to link your membership? If so, Sally is a member on your CC page. That membership on all your pages without paying every time. No, the memberships don't link. That's why, I mean, I think the best membership to have is, the main channel. So if you want to do that. But they don't link. I'm like avoiding all the political shit, right? That's the political channel. Because I'm scrolling Twitter and that's all I see is like all this political shit. My gosh. Okay, here's another view. 300 cars / big rigs now involved with a potential for another 1,000 vehicles, requesting a third commercial response. Redhead, what's up? There's a Secret Service video right after the shooting. Yeah, I seen that video. Where the Secret Service, it was really weird. We can watch it again. Oh, this looks so good. Rachel. Rachel here has got carrots that she's been growing. She said, feel free to share it the stream. Let me download it. Oh, it's saved incorrectly. Let's fix it. Blazing fire, man. This is everything I've grown. There's literally many versions. So she's grown this fresh. Damn. Let's see. Fresh carrots. I just had some organic carrots the other week. I bought some. They're really good. Mini carrots. Man, what is this? This looks like potato or something. Potato. You sick? Uh-oh. Listen, I hope it's not the COVID shit that's going around. Oh my god. man, bro. This is live too. This is the car lot, the junk car thing, blazing. It doesn't even look like it's subsided at all. They need more support. I think I see how many fire trucks? 2. Oh, I didn't realize you sent me this, Wilson. I sent it to myself as well, that funny video. A brain video. My ex, Andrew Ortiz, sexually assaulted me on October 22nd, 2023. Uh-oh, somebody made a post. This was yesterday. This shit went viral. 40 million views on Twitter. I kept going back and forth if I wanted to put my story out there, but I realized I have a voice. What are they doing? They're still crushing cars? Or they're trying to separate it from the fire? Bruh. End your shift already. I wonder what he's up to. He's moving the cars in the middle of a fire. What is this guy doing? He's tossing cars. He's trying to maybe so that doesn't, I don't know, so it doesn't keep the fire going, maybe? This is interesting. Wow, somebody over here. I mean, oh, there's like separate fires in this place. Oh, how did that happen? Yeah, he's taking cars, looks like maybe trying to get cars out of the fire, like from catching on fire, or maybe to try to isolate it, maybe? Oh, and what's up with this? Just this randomly burning in the middle of all these other cars? I wonder if somebody did this. Like somebody set multiple places on fire in here. Did all these just random fires started? Chopped. Hey, Lily. Fire line. Okay, Silver. Fire line. He's trying to stop the fire from spreading. I mean, this is pretty bad, too. Wow. That shouldn't even look like it's being phased at all. Gemini. Dammy. I saw the post you tagged me. Ricky. You wanna come up? Gotta make don't touch the buttons. Alright. Well, right now, this fire here is in Lancaster, California. There's 2 fires going on. This one right now with the cars is in Lancaster, and then the other fire right here, this is in Chico, It's near Chico and Butte County. Butte County. They're saying it's the largest fire of the year. And all because one guy wanted to toss a car into a valley or something. They arrested and caught him, though. He was caught. Apparently he's a pedophile, too, allegedly. They pulled up his record. Let's see. Oh, I got all those. Yeah, the Mexican drug kingpin El Mayo Zambada in U.S. custody. Damn. He was the co-founder of the Sinaloa. Everything's happening, man. Ohio Supreme Court rules that boneless wings can have bones in them. Apparently, there was like this lawsuit about this guy that I guess he had boneless wings, but they had bones in them, and so he tried to sue, and I guess he lost. Let's see. Okay, Michael Burkheimer was chowing down on some boneless chicken wings with Parmesan garlic sauce. That sounds good. At Wings on Brookwood when something got stuck in his throat. After 3 days of feeling ill and constantly losing his lunch, Beckmeyer went to the doctor, only to be told that a small bone from his chicken had torn his esophagus, causing an infection. He took legal action against the restaurant, saying that they failed to adequately alert him that their boneless wings weren't actually boneless. It's not just wings. Brookwood, okay. It's not just wings on Brookwood. He's going after either as both the farm that produced. He's trying to go after the farm that produced the chicken, as both the farm that produced the chicken wings and the supplier company were both named in the lawsuit. God. However, Ohio Supreme Court isn't on his side. In a close 4-3 ruling, they determined that boneless is a style of cooking, saying diners should be aware that the chickens have bones, which can sometimes make their way into the meat. Damn. Almost choked and lost his life. Dutez. So, a diner reading boneless wings on a menu would no more believe that the restaurant was warranting in the absence of bones. I mean, I wouldn't think there'd be bones in my shit. Were made from chicken wings, as a person eating chicken fingers would know that he had not been served fingers. Oh, God. Wrote Justice Joseph Dutez. Dutez's statement wasn't wholly agreed upon by his fellow justices, who called his reasoning utter jabberwocky. The question must be asked, does anyone really believe that the parents in this country who feed their young children boneless wings and chicken tenders and chicken nuggets or chicken fingers expect bones to be their chicken wings? Of course not, argued Justice Michael P. Donnelly. When they read the word boneless, they think it means without bones. I agree with that. Dutez. Hoax said, I found pieces of bones really in burgers. This is why your parents told you to chew your food. Boneless wings, seedless fruit. What's next? Soulless humans. I saw this organic lemon the other day or a couple weeks ago or whatever. That's seedless. I'm like, how the fuck? How is that organic? It shouldn't make no sense. I guess they said they figured out a way. Non-GMO, but seedless. What? Boneless chicken. I never knew that. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. But That's Paris. Paris 2024. Damn, what happened to this chick? Allie Chimil, who went missing in Nashville, has emerged from the riverbank. Like she rolled out of bed and shit. She's telling her story now. What the? Nashville. We do already have soul as humans, right? Are you careful eating fish? Guess what? Possible bones. I guess you think the boneless wings has the wing. Yo, for real, grapes that taste like cotton candy. Yeah. Mel, you and your mild wings now. Eat them nuggies. Look, you scratch yourself so hard, you're gonna have to cut yourself. Yeah, I guess this fire is probably gonna go for hours. Let me check on the thing. Booler! YouTube's down? No. Let's see. Sean Diddy Combs named 77 times in Tupac Shakur murder case. Oh, well, that's another trial. I think we're going to cover that. I think that's in November. Tupac Shakur, Sarah Boone. YouTube's working on my phone. We've actually been pretty busy. Karen Reed. That trial starts again starts in January. I don't think I can do the whole trial again though. I might just do the opening. Maybe we could do like recaps. Actually do just little recaps of it instead of spending 8 hours on this shit. Covering the same thing we already covered. I mean, it might be different, I guess, but a different strategy. No. Macy Gray says she does cocaine and shots to chill out. What? Oh, the hippie shit. I'm a cocaine and booze kind of girl. Damn, she ain't playing. You guys remember Macy Gray? What's like her biggest song? I forgot Macy Gray. She did or her some music. She was real big, right? I guess maybe she's still big. Macy Gray. Let me look her up. Macy Gray. Still. 13 years ago. It's not the song I'm thinking about. She had like a really popular song, right? I try to hide it, it's clear. Oh, Charlie, not choke. I try to say goodbye and I stumble. There, folks remind me. She says she gets down, man. I'm a cocaine and booze kind of girl. Damn, living it up. Mary Gray says she's got a simple, if not fully legal, formula for keeping her spirits up and how she's coping to it on camera. The singer casually revealed the boozy secret to her happiness during Wednesday's premiere of MTV's The Surreal Life of Villa of Secrets. The celebrity contestants learning breathing techniques in the mountains of Colombia when Macy revealed that preferred method of healing was cocaine and a couple of shots. Damn. I could have thought I'd take a couple of shots of cocaine, man. Macy says she needs substances in her life, especially living in L.A., a city she refers to as Hippie Kingdom. Wow. It's not just coke and booze that makes Macy feel good. She says she's happy just sitting down with a pizza. Oh, please. What a big-ass difference. With a pizza while she's at it, some marijuana edibles, too. Hey, I guess she's enjoying her life, man. She earned that money. Now she's cruising and chilling. She's still earning money, too. I guess she got a TV show. Okay. All right, see you. Tom Hanks' son has been open recently about his past struggles with cocaine, explaining that he was using the drug so much that even cokeheads were like, yo, bro, you gotta chill. Tell him to chill out. Damn, when the cokehead's telling you to chill out, hey, bro, you just gotta chill, man. That shit too much. It must be interesting when you get to that point in life, right? I'm just doing coke. Coke and shots. Fuck it. And working and earning money and coke and shots. Sophie says Macy Grace is amazing. Says she's doing all that stuff, ruining her health. Well, I wonder how old she is, right? Let's see.
10-4, 30 seconds.
Oh,
10-4, 30 seconds.
Whoa, Macy Grace age. The only thing too is when you're getting a certain age and you're doing coke, I mean, you could probably pull up, get away with it younger. But I've seen older people do coke. I guess it all depends. You're rolling the dice, maybe, you know. But it sounds like she does that shit casually, like day to day, just taking bumps and shit. Like wake up in the morning, take a little bump. 56 years old. It actually keeps me happy and chipper. I feel more vibrant. Coke and coffee. And she got that Colombian shit too, right? She probably getting that real pure stuff. News it coming up. Let's hear the update. Okay, maybe on this channel. We'll see which one it is, I guess. Oh, they ended this feed. KCRA. Oh, they're leaving. I think Fox is out there though. Hello, Fox. Fox, unless they left. ABC. Oh, ABC still. Well, ABC's at the car. That's what we're watching right there. Fox 11. Oh, Fox is at the junkyard too. Yeah, okay. Let's see. My confession. I'm calling her old cancel. No, it's not old. I maybe old for coke, but I mean, I remember when I was younger and I was doing in my days of partying and I was doing X. I remember seeing some people in the club look like they were 50, 60, rolling too and shit. I'm like, God damn, they were going hard too. I remember some lady, she was older, part of life of the party. Yeah, I heard about that. Chinese and Russian fighter jets. Oh, God. Twitter's like a minefield, yo, when you're scrolling that shit. Oh, here's the video everybody's telling us. We're on site. Oh, at Butler, Pennsylvania. This is the site of the worst assassination attempt on president in a generation. It's time for answers. Let's take a look real quick. Let's just go flesh.
Those other two on the left are the ones we were taking. I believe so. It's still full filming. Yes, it is.
She might have been on coke when she said that. You're less inhibited. Yeah, I'm coking shots. You know what I'm saying? What? Can you repeat that? Bum. Damn, salvia, man. That shit sounds scary. I've seen the videos. Be careful of the slope. What happened? Let me see if there's anything else from Fox. Or that's ABC. I think I got bad signal.
Area. So we just made that hard left turn there, weaving in and out of these really jam-packed streets. Very, very dangerous. So take a look as we are following this pursuit.
Oh, an old chase started playing.
It's a good story that you need to hear. Individuals and
pretty sexual, asking us for nudes, thinking that we were a 12-year-old girl.
what an awful human being. Joining me to discuss what took place is Alex Rosen. Alex, thank you for joining us. Listen, that video, it's really hard to listen to him detail just this. It's disturbing. It's disgusting. But moments after you confronted him and law enforcement showed up, he went into his house and he shot himself in the head. And, you know, your crew, one of your members of your crew did witness the aftermath of that. And so we really hope he is okay and that you're okay. Tell us how you're doing and kind of walk us through the scenario if you can.
Well, so this guy messaged us first in April, and on the messages, he was pretty sexual, asking us for nudes, thinking that we were a 12-year-old girl and all that stuff. But, you know, I don't know. It's kind of a gray area on whether that's a crime in South Dakota if it's not a real kid. So, you know, but we're thinking to ourselves, he has this app called Telegram, which a lot of these people used to trade child pornography on. He's asking for nudes of a 12-year-old girl. So he's clearly wanting that and seeking it out. So we figured we'd go to his house, see if he would admit to possessing child pornography, and hopefully get arrested on that. So 3 months later, a few days ago, we show up to his home, and my decoy did a great job of getting his phone number because he was not saying where he was from or anything like that. But he gave his phone number, and we figured out he was in South Dakota. And I approached him at his home. In the short clip that we saw, he admits to watching pornography as young as infants. And, you know, I had him describe it in detail. I know it sounds very unpleasant, but the reason why we asked them to describe it in detail is because a lot of them do get arrested. And when it goes to court, if it does, if they don't take a plea deal, when they describe basically everything they've seen, it just leaves no doubt they're guilty of watching and possessing that stuff. So that's why we like to get them to admit to everything. So Anyway, he admits to all that. He admits to talking to other kids online. And we didn't even know about the 1996 incident where he molested that 9-year-old girl. That actually got overturned by the South Dakota Supreme Court. So the justice system never held him accountable. 2 years ago, he ran over a 6-year-old girl while he was drunk. It wasn't a pedophilia related thing, but still a threat to children. And yeah, when we didn't even know about any of that when we approached him. So I guess it was all coming back to him. So when the cop came, I get him to admit it in front of the cop. And so it's all in the cop's body cam. The cop kind of tells him, hey, stay right there for me. The cop gets on the phone with the supervisor, turns his back on Letcher. Letcher goes in the home. We hear a pop. And it didn't really register to us what it was because it wasn't a loud shot. It was like, I think, a 22 he had. But yeah, the cop breaks the door down, and then one of my camera guys goes around the window and sees him on the ground with a hole in his head, bleeding out of it. And a few hours later, he was pronounced dead at the hospital. They did airlift him out with a helicopter. So, it couldn't have happened to a worse guy. I know it's a lot. It's still a human life and all that, but when we say death penalty for pedos, we mean it. And somebody has to be the one to experience it. So. Screw him.
Yeah. I mean, you guys, he was suspected of this, but he's detailing it for you guys firsthand. So it's really important to drive that point home. I know there's a lot of people, and it's always bizarre to me, Alex, when I'm looking at your Twitter feed, but there's a lot of people who are critical of you and blaming you for this. But again, I mean, this is an individual who, like you said, was pushing for these images of a 12-year-old girl and was the one who was looking for just that. He was the one to pull the trigger. You didn't tell him to kill himself. You advocate strongly for these individuals to go to prison, to go to jail, to have their day in court. So this isn't something that you normally would advocate for at all. But at the end of the day, he knows what he did was egregious, and what he just admitted to you is absolutely deplorable. And like you said, he won his appeal, but we have that appeal. I mean, what's detailed in the allegations he was facing at the time was of a child who was living in his home at the time, or he was living in another woman's home at the time. And we'll let everyone else walk themselves through it, because I'm not going to detail what he was accused of at the time. But again, this isn't somebody who is a stand-up citizen. And so, Alex, when I'm watching people kind of attack you guys for this on Twitter, I just can't wrap my mind around it. Why do you think people, maybe it's just because it's social media and people are just kind of, we could remain anonymous and kind of bash you for it, but why do you think people don't understand that, number one, this isn't your fault, but number two, your job is to go after people who are hurting children. And that is something that you do. So why are they attacking you for this?
Well, there's really no good reason to attack us for approaching an individual like this. Like, I can tell you, we never go up to a person that we don't have great reason to believe they're hurting children.
There was a situation too with Chris Hansen where some guy, I think it was like one of the last episodes on the show that they had, where they went to go knock on this guy's door and confronted him, because they said, I guess, the same type of thing, where the guy was trying to meet up with one of the decoys, and the guy went inside the house and offed himself. I guess he didn't want to be found or discovered or whatever. He couldn't, I guess, face the reality that people were going to find out, and there's going to be an official record and all that stuff. So he killed himself. Well, all right. I guess I'm gonna call it for now. Go spend some time with the family. It's already 8:30. Time flew by, but I'll see if I can update tomorrow at some point or whatever happens. Mention, whatever happened with this fire. It's gonna take who knows how long. The choppers left the other one. This one's still here at the junkyard. But yeah, we'll see. Keep you guys posted. Yeah. I gotta set commands for this channel, for the links for the channels. I need to do that. It's just like a salvage yard. All right, then thrifts. I followed you back on Twitter. Followed you back. All right, guys, man. I'll catch you later. Thank you so much for hanging out. Peace. Bye. Adios. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Kamala got on TikTok now. Oh, shit.
Madam Vice President, are you on TikTok?
Well, I've heard that recently I've been on the For You page, so I thought I'd get on here myself.
Madam Vice President.
Uh-oh. Oh, she's dropping bombs.